Normally in the summer, I am so cold because there's air conditioning on everywhere. But this summer, I am dying. I am so hot. I don't know if it's hormones or what is going on, but oh, I'm so hot. Hi guys, we're going to try this brand called UCANBE. It is from Amazon. I found it one day and they have really good affordable makeup. This video was a roller coaster. I'll just tell you that. Let's get into it and we will go through all of these products and I'll show you what it's all about. Okay, so we're gonna try this new brand. I don't really know much about it other than I've bought their blush before and it was really good and it's really pigmented and they have really good reviews. So I thought I wanna try a bunch of these products from Amazon and just kind of see what they're all about, see if this is a really, reputable brand that we all can love. So I just got some random products here. I didn't pull in anything else from my other makeup. So we're just gonna kind of see what I can do with just what I bought with this brand only. I did just put sunscreen on, so I do have that and my moisturizer, and that's it. So we're going to start with this pressed powder. This just says UCANBE on the front. It just says pressed powder. It comes with a little poof thing like that. This is the shade. I got the shade Light 02. I didn't want it too light, but I wanted to, have some color to cover my face a little bit. So online it said it was a pressed powder. Somewhere I think it said it was a powder foundation. So it kind of was saying both. I don't really know. I have a lot of self-tanner on my face anyways. I don't usually cover this up a lot. I tend to just go out the door with this, just maybe a little bit covered, but not a lot. So we'll just see what this looks like. And I'll use this because I don't have any other brushes with me, which is kind of a weird, weird way to use this. So let's just see. Yeah, I think it is just a powder. I don't think it's really a foundation. Yeah, it's pretty powdery, if that makes sense. Like, it looks mattifying though. I need mattifying because I get so oily so quickly. It is covering my oil really well. I was pretty shiny before with like the sunscreen and everything. It looks really nice. Like, see how matte I look now? You can kind of cover my nose a little bit more. It's not really providing a lot of coverage, but it is mattifying, which I do like. It's just a little bit dusty, if that makes sense. It's not extremely fine. It's a little bit like, I can see like dust on the side of my nose almost. I think that could just be what I have underneath too. But it is a tad dusty, if that makes any sense. But overall, I think it's good. I mean, my face looks pretty nice. It looks pretty matte. I'm just gonna leave it like that. We'll just keep going and kind of see how long this lasts and holds up. I got concealer too. This is the multi-use full coverage concealer. It was so hard with the shades online. I thought this was gonna be kind of dark, so I got 04 in fair, and this is light. This light reminds me of Snow White. It's gonna look kind of silly with my darker fake tanned face, but we're gonna just try it. Yeah, that's gonna look crazy. Let's see what this does. I was gonna show you this later, but I realized I don't have a concealer brush, but I also got a bunch of brushes with an eyeshadow palette that we'll be trying. These brushes just came with the eyeshadow palette, so I pulled out this one because I'm gonna use this to blend in the concealer. I think this is a good concealer brush, really flat. We'll just see. Oh, it's very stiff. That's not a good sign. Yeah, it's so stiff I can barely blend this. Hopefully the eyeshadow brushes are better. I wonder if this is for more like painting on foundation, because this is so stiff it's really difficult to blend this. But it is blending and it does look fairly nice. For the concealer itself, I think it is a pretty good product actually. It really covered my circles underneath my eyes. It's really brightening. On camera, that looks crazy. In person, it looks fine. So I know on camera, it looks really bright. I needed a darker shade with that. But I think the concealer is pretty good. I'm just gonna maybe add a little bit more just to see if we can build maybe just right there, and just gonna see if it can build on top of itself a little bit. I am pretty impressed with this concealer though. I think that's a good one. All of these are under like $10 or even less than that. It's pretty cheap. Yeah, I'm impressed with that concealer. I know the shade is off. I know it looks crazy just because it's so light. But if I got one or two darker in the shade, I think it would look really good. I think it would be a really good match, and it would definitely be really good for coverage. I'm liking that concealer. This brush though is killing me. I do not like this brush. It is so hard and flat and stiff. It's kind of like kids' makeup brushes. Actually, my husband the other day was asking me if I had a paintbrush for him to paint something, and I might just give him this. So we got that on. I'm gonna do a little bit of the powder over that just to kind of set it a little bit better. We'll see how that looks. It looks pretty good, right? Like, it looks nice. This is kind of reminding me of the Shape Tape. I use that almost every day. I have like 2 of them that I have in my drawers that I just alternate, and I use that pretty much every day, and that's kind of reminding me of it. The thickness, the creaminess of it. I'm pretty impressed with that concealer. Okay, I think we're looking good. So when I was blending that, I looked down and I thought, oh shoot, I forgot something, of course. I forgot the primer. So this is a primer that you put on before the makeup, obviously, and this one is pink. They had like a green one, and they had like a darker one. They had like different shades of primer, which is really interesting. It says that it like blends into your skin and like creates your specific skin tone for the primer. You know what I mean? So I don't really know how that's gonna work. I'm just gonna try it on my hand first, and we're just gonna see what that looks like. I mean, pretty light. This one is supposed to like brighten your skin. It looks like it is. Yeah, focus there. Come on, camera. I'm trying to see if it's like mattifying. It is pretty smoothing. I might put a little bit. Maybe we'll just, my face is going to be kind of a experiment today. I'm not going anywhere, so it's okay. I'll put a little bit here. We'll just kind of see what that looks like, what that does. It's over powder, so it might not be the best. It does feel mattifying. It feels pretty good. What do you think? It definitely brightened that area a little bit. Dang, I'm sorry I forgot that. Oh, I'm mad that I forgot that at first. It seems like it's a good one. I don't know why I'm putting it here. It's gonna like peel up everything. Yeah, I'll try that. I'll keep using it, and in the future I'll definitely let you know what I think of it, because I really want to try it on just like totally bare skin. I was just so excited for that powder. I just jumped right in, and this was sitting right in front of me. I totally forgot it. I think it's good though. I think it might be a good one. Check these out and just maybe see which one could be good for your skin and like your skin tone and what you may need. Maybe you could find one that could work for you, but this brightening one seems pretty good. Okay, the next thing is eyebrows. So you know that I love / actually hate doing my eyebrows. This is an eyebrow pen that has those spikies on the end. I already used one of these, and so this one looked pretty similar to the one I already used. So I thought, oh cool, like this is that brand I want to try. So I'm gonna get this and just try and see what this looks like, and if I can kind of make it look like how I usually do my eyebrows. So this is in the shade Ash Brown 04, and this is what the packaging looks like. So it's just kind of a thick pen. Very interesting. So the tip, I don't know if I can get that to focus. It's like square with pokies all around the square. So the very tip is like a square. So it's not like flat with pokies. It's like a 3D square with pokies all in it. Does that make sense? So I don't know like what way to do this. Like, do you do it this? No, I think you would do it up like this. Let me shake it and get some of the juice going. Okay, I have my mirror right here, so I'm gonna see if I can see well enough to try this. Oh my gosh, that's cool. I like the 4. It's so much easier than making it flat. Wow, it kind of like disperses them more evenly. I never would have thought to use something like that to make them a little more like realistic. Wow, that's really cool. I am actually really impressed at that. And it almost seems like it doesn't matter which way you put it, because the 4, they're all like these prongs that stick out in that square. So it kind of just goes on whichever way you're putting it down. Oh my gosh, this is cool. This is so much better than a flat one. The flat ones, I feel like they just draw lines too unrealistically, and it's just like line, you know, but with this one, it kind of just goes all over because it's the 4. This is so cool. I am really impressed with this. I was really skeptical, but this is awesome. Normally, when I do my eyebrows like this, I kind of draw like a tail because it's hard to do like hairs on the very tail. So I'll get some like a pomade and like draw the tail and then fill in with everything else. Just for today, I'll just use this and just kind of go the whole thing. You gotta try this. If you do this with your eyebrows at all, totally try one like this. Okay, next for cheeks, I got this. So this is UCANBE Glow Bronzer Cream, Face and Body. I didn't really know, it just looks so pretty online. I just wanted to get it. I don't really know how I'm gonna use it though, and I have no other brushes. Let's just see what it looks like first. So, oh, that's really pigmented. These products are very pigmented. This brand, very pigmented products. Look how pretty that is. That's so pretty. So you could use this, I guess, kind of as like a bronzer. Face and body, so I'm sure you could put it around your collarbone and your neck too. I'm just gonna be super lazy with this and just rub it in and just kind of see what it looks like. I mean, it looks pretty good, right? It's pretty glowy because it's like that rose gold. So this had different colors too. They had like a dark one called Hot Cocoa, and then they had this one. They had like a really gold one, and I think like a lighter one, similar to this, but more white-ish. So this one is the rose gold, and oh no, sorry, sun-kissed. But the color is rose gold, but it's in sun-kissed. I like it. I think this is really pretty. Even just doing this, you know, you can just like dab this on when you're just like running out the door, and then you just have that really pretty glow on your cheeks, and it takes like no effort. I mean, just with your finger, serious. Wow, that's really pretty. I'm gonna do a little bit up here on my head. Kind of sweaty there, so taking a little bit more to blend. It is a little orange, but of course that's what it said. I mean, it told me it was gonna be orange because the color was the rose gold. It's definitely rosy and golden. I do like it though. I think it's really pretty. I'm really impressed with this. This brand, you guys, is really good. So the cheek, I got this 3-pack of these liquid blush makeup set. So let's open this and see what these look like. I haven't even looked at these yet. They look a little bit like some other brand we know of. There's this red, really pretty red pinkish shade. Then there's this one, this kind of bronze, and then this pink. Oh, I love all of these. So there's bronze rose, peach pink, and then this one is berry smooch. Random. That's what that one's called. Because of my shirt and because I know we're all drawn to this one, let's try it. I'll try these later, but they all look really pretty. So berry smooch. It's cheap packaging. It feels cheap. It's okay though, but it does feel very cheap plasticky. I am a little nervous. Look how pigmented that looks. I'm just gonna do a dot. And we'll see how much it blends, and then I can always add more. Oh yeah, here we go. That was too much. That little dot may have been too much, but it is so pretty. So that is very much more pink than red. It looks very red, but it blends out very pink. Definitely matching my shirt now. Let's try that side. So it is very much like the Rare Beauty. Just need a dot. Very pigmented, very pretty. The product feels a little stiff, if that makes any sense. So like trying to blend it out, it kind of feels like it dried down so quickly. It's a little difficult to blend. Also, I'm not using any brushes. I mean, using your finger can be a little more difficult too. I think it's good. And I think they'll last a long time. Like it feels like it's not going anywhere because it's hard to blend it, you know? Wow, that's so pretty. I really like that. Let me just swatch these other ones for you just so you can see what they look like. So here's the bronze one, bronze rose. I don't know what that looks like. We'll blend. That one's nice. Very nice, like subtle color. And then let's see the peach. So this is the peach pink. Very peachy pink, definitely. There's that one's really pretty too. I really like that shade. These are definitely more subtle than the one I put on. I think that one's nice. I like when products are actually the color they say. Like if it says peach, it's actually a real peach color. Like definitely. That's definitely bronzy rosy, right? Those are pretty nice. I think they'll definitely be long lasting. Definitely pretty on the cheeks for sure. The last thing that I got, it's kind of exciting. It's probably the most exciting thing out of all of these is this eyeshadow palette. This is the UCANBE Sun-Kissed and Classic Bronze Formula. That's what it says. Has a cool little sun. So this one came with the brushes. So this has a plastic on it, but look at those. Let's take the plastic off. Aren't those pretty? Oh. And I knew that was gonna happen. Do you know why I knew that was gonna happen? Because it's already smashed down there. So I knew that that one was already dying. We've had a death already. That's good to know. It's cheap, you know, we'll see how these perform. Let me get some of these eyeshadow brushes. Hopefully they're not too stiff and I can use them. I don't know if you can see them through the plastic. Most of them are angled brushes. I don't know what's up with that. How am I supposed to do eyeshadow with angled brushes? We got the cheapy sponges. Trying to figure out which one to use for eyeshadow. Okay, I'm gonna use a sponge. I'm gonna see if I can use this. This video, it has a lot of ups and downs. So we'll just see. Okay, which one? I don't even know. I don't even know how to use this. I'm gonna start with a shimmery. Let's do this one. We'll see what that one looks like at the top. This is so weird using that. Okay, I feel like I'm in the 80s. Trying to put eyeshadow on. Nope, that doesn't work very well. Nope, I'm gonna try my finger. Let me get my finger in there and we'll see. It is pretty formula. I mean, it looks nice. Yeah, that went on way better than that brush or that little sponge. You can see the difference. It's like funny, the difference. Let's try that one on this eye. I do like these eyeshadows. They are pretty. I mean, that looks like any other eyeshadow that I own that I really like. That one's really good. I don't know how I would use a brush like this with the mattes because this is so stiff. I'm gonna see though if I can do anything with it. So I'm just gonna do this flat one in there. Just kind of blend that matte in there. You know what? I just need to go get my eyeshadow brushes. This is like ridiculous how horrible these brushes are. Hold please, I'm gonna get my eyeshadow brushes. Okay, I feel better. I got my eyeshadow brushes. Real eyeshadow brushes. I'm gonna try this one again and let's just see kind of how much it goes on and what it looks like. I think it's going on really well. I honestly think it's a good shadow. I think it blends well. It's a little bit lighter than it looks like in the pan, but that's okay. It really blends easily. That's what I'm really getting out of this is I put it in my crease and it just really easily blended upward. Oh my gosh. And now that one. Was that the same one? Yeah, that same one just fell out again. You know what? I'm not editing this out because I want you guys to see real life and how these perform. So other than that one falling out, I think the eyeshadow is good. It blends well, it looks pretty, it goes on really well. It's just that dang one that keeps falling out. I'm gonna try, maybe I'll try this shimmer with my finger too and let's just see. Oh, that's pretty gray. Oh yeah, that's gray. That's dark. I didn't mean to put a dark one like that on. It looks nice as the color, you know. What I am noticing is when I put a matte on and I'm blending that, it's totally covering the shimmer and the shimmer is just blending away. So the matte goes on really nice, but then the shimmer kind of fades. That's why I'm trying to get some more just to see kind of what they're all about. Oh, like they come off really nice. That's pretty. That one's a lot more chunky than the other ones. It kind of gives my eyes that wet look though. These are kind of interesting. So some hits and some misses, definitely even just with this eyeshadow palette. I think if we try these wet as well, they might perform better because they're baked. But that could be something to think about and try too. Definitely if you're more of a beginner and you want to get something pretty like this and just kind of test out, I think it could be a really good brand to try. So I'm going to do mascara now and I just got my Essence Lash Without Limits mascara and I'm just going to hurry and put some of that on just to define my eyes a little bit more. In the summer, like this summer, I've gone so many days without wearing mascara and it's so nice. My daughter just recently, I think I was straightening her hair and she's like, you don't have mascara on? She's going into 8th grade and so she's all about the mascara, the makeup, and she like tries to do it perfectly, you know, and I'm just like, yeah, it's a trend now. You don't wear mascara. She's like, what? It's nice. It's nice to just do your makeup and then don't put mascara on and then you just like wash your face at the end of the day and you have to worry about mascara. And sometimes I just do that where I just do the top, which I think looks pretty good too. Oh, what a video this has been. So my lips, I just grabbed this Clean Fresh Yummy Gloss. I'm loving these this summer too. This is in the shade Daylight Pink. I just throw these on throughout the day. They're so smooth and they're just so nice. And they just feel so good. They smell good. Love these. I still want to try the matte ones. I know they came out with the matte version of the Clean Fresh Yummy lip products. So I want to try those soon. Okay, well, there is my review of that makeup brand. It's called UCANBE. I think it has good potential. I really love the blush. It's really looking good. The eyeshadow, iffy. I love the eyebrow product. I think that is really good, really cool, and I will definitely keep that and use that. The powder looks good. My face still looks matte. I think that looks really nice. And then the primer, I'm going to use more and just kind of keep testing out and see, but I think that could be a really good primer. It feels really smooth. It blended in really well. It even brightened my hand a little bit where I put it, so I think it could be really pretty and brightening on the face. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you try this brand and what you think of it, or if you've tried anything. I did also get a blush from them. This is what kind of like introduced me to this brand, is I found a blush from them that was like a brown blush I was looking for. I got it and it is extremely pigmented. Like, it's really pretty though. If you go look at my video it was like one of my earlier videos talking about dark blushes on fair skin. Go check out that video, and I think it's in that one, and you can see what it looks like, but it's a really good blush. So this brand really has some hits and misses. Oh, the concealer. The concealer I really like too. I think the concealer looks really good. Like this video if you liked it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, and hit subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!